Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hot Rod Dad channel. Glad you came. I hope you stay. Like, subscribe, comment, share, etc., etc. Y'all, I am at the Smoky Mountain Nationals truck show in Townsend, Tennessee. I'm going to spin you right around here and show you just how many trucks showed up today. So we're expecting to be about 400 trucks in this field at this show in the Smoky Mountains today. I'm going to take you around here and show you some of the things that piqued my interest. You'll see just about every type of build here, all different kinds of styles, from lowered and customized to stock, four-wheel drives, slammed on the ground, just all kinds of stuff. I'm really digging this build right here. Love the pinstriping. And one thing I love about this truck.
See down there those two red ones with the hood up?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right, they've been 20 of them up there.
That six-cylinder, man, that's just really clean. Like I said, very wide variety of build styles here. Even a diesel right here. I am in love with this one right here though. Gorgeous truck. Very stock appearing. And it even has the original seat frame in there. But as you can see right there, the back has been thinned way down to make just a little bit more room in the cab, because these cabs are not huge. Love the color combo on this one. And that beautiful bedwood. You can see right down there, the backdrop for this show is the gorgeous Smoky Mountains. The rain finally subsided. We got here on Thursday. And Thursday was pretty good. Friday was almost a rain out, but we had some dry spells in between the rain, and that didn't dampen our spirits at all. We got out and drove around, found a great little food truck park, and had a good dinner last night. Went on a short cruise through the Smokies, through Wares Valley, and just had a good time visiting. And as Dave Hoke and crew says, it's about the brotherhood, it's about the fellowship, not so much about the trucks. The trucks are a bonus, but I love to just get together with my friends in the Smokies. And what a great venue they have here. Just gorgeous scenery everywhere you go. And tons of beautiful trucks. Lots to see and do around here too in the Smokies. Lots of great food, good places to eat. And Townsend is known as kind of the peaceful side of the Smokies. So you don't see so many touristy things around here. And let me tell you, they roll up the sidewalks at 8 o'clock. So if you want something to eat, you better get it before 8 o'clock. After that, it's just kind of quiet time. Very peaceful, very, very quiet. So if you want a nice relaxing vacation, this is the place to go. Getting to be so many trucks at this event though. Hard to look at them all and get all the details. Here is Rob Pinkerton's truck, known as the Blue Turtle. Last year you might have seen it with the camper on the back. He's got a huge teardrop camper that is made to sit right there on the flat bed, but it is removable. He's got it taken off this year, and there is the new power plant. Of course, Bear Brothers is here this year, set up again, and I've got a whole separate clip of their vehicles over there. Introduce yourself to the viewers right
I'm
here.
Jonathan Yates with Bear Brothers.
Tell us a little bit about what you brought here today at the show.
So we got a little bit of everything. So I think we've got something that everybody ought to love. If you love a chopped look, a true hot rod chop truck, we've got it. This truck was already chopped and already body dropped, but we got to do new power plant, new drivetrain. It's running an LS1 700R4, and then we actually did all the interior work with our friends down at East Tennessee Stitch Works, and so designed it, put all new metal on the inside, and it's a great running driving
So you
truck.
just freshened this one up for the customer?
We did, yeah. We gave it kind of that autocross stance and wheels, tires. It looks good now.
Let's take a look
Proud of it. Yeah,
on
absolutely.
the inside right here.
Yep.
So you didn't really do a whole lot on the outside.
Still has poppers, right?
Shaved door handles right here with the poppers.
There she is.
Beautiful interior. Now tell us what you did inside here.
Yeah, so this truck, when it was redone and chopped in the 80s, had a 80s model Pontiac dash.
Oh my.
That they had cut and put in it. And the customer wanted an original dash back in it.
I don't blame them a bit.
So we actually cut and reassembled a classic dash back in here. So
That looks great.
So our work was the dash, AC, all the interior, and freshened up. It turned out really good.
But you didn't really do anything on the outside, but you
We did not.
had to do everything on the inside.
That's
and
correct.
That sounds about like building a house from the inside out.
You've got that right. Yeah, for sure. So it's a nice driving truck. Enjoy it. You know, it was in my rear view mirror on the way down here, and I'm on the walkie-talkies with the guys saying, this truck looks mean in the rear view mirror.
And
so
quite the chop on this truck.
it is a chop and a body drop. So
Wow.
yeah. So it's a tight cabin.
Nice choice of wheels and tires right there.
Yeah,
too.
so those are the Raceline Alamo series. We went with a gold and blue. It seems to be a fan of ours, as we got 2 gold and blue trucks here this year. But love it. Love the way these looked on it.
All right, tell us a little bit more about what you brought here.
Yeah, we'll move on over here to Caroline. Some people have seen this truck for a couple of years now, but
I think this is my favorite that y'all have ever built.
I don't think the patina gets any better than on this truck. So as you can see, there's the way the sun's even hitting it right now, there's some gold fleck in this patina right here, and that was the inspiration behind the flat gold. So we carried a flat gold throughout the cabin, throughout the engine bay. We're roadster shop spec chassis on this one, build LS3, 6L80 transmission, Raceline Classico billet wheels with custom center caps and Bear Brother gold, and yeah, black walnut bed. We didn't stop there. We just didn't want to look under, since everything under this truck was brand new. We actually finished out all of the interior panels and custom bead rolled interior panels to just give this truck a truly finished look. Bear brakes, Borla exhaust, you name it, this truck has it. Complete with Moore and Giles leather from Lynchburg, CNC stitched interior, and AccuAir system. Again, just a really, really nice ride. What the viewers can't see is what just happened when you opened that up. You smelled Moore and Giles leather.
Yes.
So, square weave carpet, Decode digital gauges, you name it, it's got all the bells and whistles.
Absolutely. My favorite thing about this truck is this honeycomb pattern in the seat inserts.
And we didn't just stop there, right? So you've got all the speakers, all the accents throughout the truck, just everything goes together.
And that beautiful matte gold on the dash.
Absolutely, yeah. And so we go on around to the front, and again, just this beautiful engine bay. Wanted something to pop, so we pulled some of that red color, some of that maroon color with the engine block, and Brian Toohey race cam, 80 Motorsport hinges, a lot of custom metal work in this, and it's one clean engine bay. So we're just really proud of her. She's a great looking truck, fun to drive, fun to ride. Again, with that Borla exhaust, sounds absolutely wonderful. And so
and the gold carries on over to the wheels.
It does, yeah. The gold, the bear head emblems, so truly nice. Yep.
And so you also brought your ramp truck over here.
Yeah, so today is Friday. So on Wednesday afternoon, the guys got her out of the shop, rolled her around front, and I hopped in it yesterday, made the maiden voyage, 70 plus miles down the interstate, and drove like a top. Mid-mounted LS 6.0 on an express van chassis. Beautiful, beautiful cab to start with. The bed and the cab had already been put together by a client out of, or a customer, or a person out of Missouri. We picked it up from them, and then we got to finish this thing out the way we wanted it. Truly put the Bear Brothers touches on it. You'll find a 2-color paint scheme throughout. You'll find a beautiful green that changes color, as well as the charcoal gray, depending on how the light's hitting it. Just did a really nice job all the way throughout. Left all the room in here we could by having a mid-mounted engine. Again, beautiful, beautiful peacock leather from Warren Giles, square weave carpet, Dakota digital gauges, low car shifter, vintage AC. I mean, our partners are great.
LS Fab on the
LS
dash
Fab
parts.
on the dash plates. Again, you can see the Bear Brothers
as well as
there.
the door handles, I think.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, yep.
Very crisp feeling on the door handles.
It's good. Low car supplied the pedals as well. Altman latches that we weld in. But, you know, the wheels, we went with 24 Alcoas, center caps, floating center caps. But this truck's named Lou, right? So we named her Lou, and we named her last week, actually. So we were in the shop, and the guy was like, what's the name of this truck? And I'm like, I haven't figured it out yet. And so they're standing at the back, and one of the guys says, I know. He's like, it's got to be Lou, because if you look at this bed, he goes, this is some Louis Vuitton stuff right here. And,
I was just about to bring this up.
So yeah, so we wanted a working, functional ramp truck, but also with that true Bear Brothers spin of how different can we make it, what can we do to push the envelope. If you're sitting behind this truck in traffic, it's a work of art, right?
It absolutely is.
So to see this thing coming down the road from any angle, I think we've succeeded in making a beautiful, beautiful functional ramp truck. So I'm really proud of it.
Okay, tell the viewers where they can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to bearbrothers.co, see our webpage. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at bearbrothers.co, or if you're in there at Johnson City, stop by and see us.
Absolutely awesome stuff. Thank you so much for telling us
brother.
about your vehicles.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm just going to kind of cruise around here and look at some of the stuff here today. Get you a good selection here to look at. One of my very favorites here is this pickup right here. Love the two-tone on this truck. Beautiful interior. I love the cream colored dash, and that carries on to the outside right here. Check out those Fulton side shields. Very rare period accessory. Also love the bedwood in this truck. So for those of you who do not know, that design is made with electricity. So what they'll do is put an electrode here and maybe one over here, and it's very high voltage, so it just starts making its way through the wood right there, and it leaves that pattern behind. It looks very much like lightning, because basically that's what it is. Another very cool period accessory right here is the smash hit grill guard. Those were originally made in Texas, and now if you think this is just tubing, you'd be wrong. That is solid steel bar. So they're very strong and pretty rare, and very expensive if you can find one. I love the use of the original style steering wheel right there. Check out the luggage rack. And as you can see right here, it has been a little damp this weekend. Quite a bit of mud here and there on the field, but again, that didn't dampen our spirits at all. Nice rig here, and he's hauling a bonus back here in the form of a John Deere tractor. A little backup transportation. Here's a little chop top pickup. And what is this? A Ford F1? Who let that sneak in? Nice truck though. I love the Ford trucks of that era as well. Here's basically a stock truck. Looks like it has an original 235 6-cylinder.
Eli's working a double. He was supposed to go in. Well, he was supposed to be off today. And
After all that rain, it's warmed up a little bit today. About 85 degrees, I guess. Gnawbone speed and performance. I tell you, you just can't beat these trucks to advertise your business. This one's a shade bit rusty. But very solid, looks like. This year we have 4 food trucks available down here if you get hungry. And they've already outgrown this venue, I believe. So many trucks, it's hard to find a place for them. Here's a couple of the Meredith Brothers trucks. They build some of the most killer slam trucks around. I just love their style. And here is a very different choice for an engine. And it has a turbo on it. Come here and tell us about this truck a little bit.
So this engine on this thing is a 4.2 out of an '08 Trailblazer. 72 millimeter turbo in it. AR5 5-speed.
Yeah.
This thing's on a custom Thompson scratch chassis, all powder coated, clear coated. And yeah, this fun little truck.
One of my favorites here this weekend.
Thank you, appreciate that.
I bet that was a chore to get that engine to work.
Yeah, it is. I'm the only one that Holly knows that's running this motor on a Holly Terminator. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah, they did an article on it last year when I took it to a show in Tennessee. After seeing it, I'm the only guy they know is running on a Holly Terminator.
Awesome. And how many cylinder?
It's a 6-cylinder inline 6. It's about 600 to the wheel. It's running 17 pounds of boost on the turbo.
Oh wow. Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for telling us about it.
Yeah.
There are a number of bigger trucks here this weekend. I think more than I've ever seen at this show before. Check out this rig here. So they're not all slammed down on the ground, Lord. Some of these things are just big old behemoths. This is a Chevy 6400. And we got another big old GMC 350 over here.
That's my motor on the buddy's truck over there.
So they're just about to give away the awards. I'm going to sneak over here and do just a little bit more filming
We're going to move to 11 acres
before they start giving away trophies. And I love this truck.
I'd book a room at the Highland Manor, but I didn't say that out loud. Can you all hear me over there? Everybody okay? Everybody can hear me? Okay.
Let's see if we can sneak over here and get a peek under the hood.
Stacey McMillan. Thanks to the team once again. Everybody, my daughter-in-law,
Six banger in there.
Brandon, Shirley, all the parking team. I'm telling you, they were out in the rain, experiencing Smoky Mountain Nationals Woodstock.
So it's just post awards. I'm going to take the opportunity to still get out here and check out a few rides. Check out the fabricated bed on this flat bed right here. Tons of trucks here this weekend, lots to look at. Love the camper right there. And I'm gonna make my way over here. Maybe check out some of them leaving. They will be heading out soon to be going on their Saturday evening cruise. Love it, man. So I've seen this guy riding around here all day today. Tell us about your ride.
It started out as like a Burromax TT, like 350, and it didn't have enough power for me to go down the road. So I swapped it out to like a 2,000 watt motor, and then found that these fenders fit perfectly over the top of it. Kind of made it work perfectly right on top.
So it's all electric and a couple of AD fenders right here, a singular headlight right here.
Yeah, it worked.
And how cool. Just proof that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to have a good time.
It worked perfectly, like split it right in the middle of the headlight, almost perfectly at the back, right where the fenders bolt through the body. You know, they mount right, get the weld right back together.
Heck yeah. Awesome, buddy. Thanks for telling us about it. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And for the love of classic GM trucks, y'all get out there and build something.